What's good, SEG gang, man? It's your boy Stay Down Bert, aka Mr. Stay Down, with another video, man. And to today's video, man, I know I usually don't be doing story times. I haven't did a story time in like a couple months. It's been a minute, I ain't gonna lie. You be seeing me post from time to time. You don't know what I'm gonna post, you feel me? But still, in today's story time, bro, let me tell y'all, y'all know I got the Wendy shirt. You think I got this Wendy shirt for no reason? Hold on, wait. And got the Wendy's hat. We still Wendy's cave. Hey. But still though, story time how I got fired from Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? We Wendy's cave. I still like the merch. Hey, I still eat Wendy's any day, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all a story time. You know what I'm saying? So basically, hold on, before I begin the video, the story time. Make sure I subscribe, man. Crush that like button if you're new. Turn on post notifications, man. Let's get straight to the video, man. Feel me? Bro, it was in July. I applied to this job July 25th, 2025. Around like the end of July. I ain't gonna lie, I was unemployed. I needed a job. And my mom was like, oh, you might as well get a job if you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have no money at the time, so I was like, let me just find a job, like start applying. I went on Indeed. I went on LinkedIn. I was trying to get a job somehow, some way. Cause you know what I'm saying? I paid $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hold on, Wendy's look kind of good. I be eating Wendy's from time to time, feel me? Wendy's food be torch. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, boom. So like, hold on. I had to check. So I applied online. They said, oh, they doing interviews quick. They said hiring now. You know what I'm saying? Driving around, they said hiring now. I applied online immediately. I was like, hold on, there's a job right there, an opportunity. I need to take it. Cause like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Summertime, no job. I was like, hey, that's all the free time in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I got a job. You know what I'm saying? I started applying. I called them. They said, oh, you can immediately get you need to do an interview tomorrow. I was like, hold on, tomorrow? That's kind of like, that's quick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna take too long. I thought it was gonna take 10 days or a week or two. You know how jobs be taking too long. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put your passport information, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my uncle was helping me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and after that, I got the job. Like, I went to go do the interview the next day. My brother took me to go do the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, the interview, it was a lot of people. It was some Indian dude. He had glasses. He was old. He was a little bit older. Like, he looked like he was like 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went up to the front. I was like, oh, I got a job interview. And she's like, oh. And then, you know how it's a lot of Hispanics inside the, you know what I'm saying, the Wendy's, in front of the Wendy's. A lot of Hispanic workers. So I was like, I don't got no problem against no Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I'm gonna call the other manager. Cause the other manager, he's the main manager. Indian dude that I'm talking about right now, he's the main manager. So as soon as he comes in, he's like, oh, I went to go sit down. You know, they have a little sit down where you had, you know what I'm saying? I waited, I ain't gonna lie, I was waiting like 5-7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I use Google OC. I ain't gonna lie, I use Google for interview questions. I was watching TikTok videos, what they gonna ask me, all of that. ChatGPT, all of that. I had to make sure I had to get everything right. You know what I'm saying? So boom. As soon as the manager came out of nowhere, he came out this random door. I was like, hold on. I started looking a little bit. I was like, oh, that might be him. So like, let me stop playing around. Let me sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting down in the seat. He's asked me, he's like, oh, how you doing? I was like, I was greeting him. You know what I'm saying? I had a polo tee, had the black jeans, and you know what I'm saying, church shoes. You know, I had to look presentable. You know what I'm saying? If you're going for a job interview, you know, you gotta look like you ready to work. So as soon as I got a job, so he sit down, he's like, oh, hey, how you doing? He had the little idiot ass, I ain't gonna lie. And he was like, what's your name, this and that. And he was like, I was asking a normal question, you know what I'm saying? Like a normal interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's some other dude in the back. He was just staring. I don't know what he was staring at. But I was focused on me. I had to look at one of these. I was looking back and stuff, right? So yeah, I got the job. He was like, oh, I'm gonna call you, write your email, your name, stuff like that. He's like, oh, I gotta interview somebody else because the other guy could get interviewed. But before, he was waiting too. I ain't gonna lie, he was waiting. And then, you know what I'm saying, I was waiting. You know what I'm saying? He give me all the information and stuff. So let's get that out of the way. So I wait. A week later, I leave the Wendy's. I wait like a good less than 5 days. They hit me back. They said, oh, what time you gonna be able to work? What day? I said immediately. I said, oh no, immediately I need a job. I ain't gonna lie. So we started working in the next 2-3 days. So I bet. So I started working. I'm saying they gave me the Wendy's clothes. Not the first day. As a matter of fact, the first day I started working there, it was like, I came in with some Jordan 11s. I ain't gonna lie, I came with the Cherry 11s. I did not know you need to wear certain shoes to walk into work. So there was like, it was some Hispanic manager. She was like, no, you can't come inside. You can't come inside. No. I didn't see it. No, you can't come inside. Like, I was like, all right. I was like, okay. I'll be like, dang, just like that. It's my first day. I said, you don't have no extra shoes for me? You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, you gotta go home. I was like, why? My mom took me to drop me off at the thing so I could start working. That was my first day. That's a bad impression. She could have immediately said, oh, you can work in those shoes for the day. The floor is slippery and all, but I wouldn't have felt. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even if it's a fast-paced job, I will still, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me go home, and my mom over here going crazy. She's like, oh, she's doing too much. So we go back home. So I'll wait till the next day, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make no sense, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know what was the purpose of them doing that? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. So as soon as that happened, right? So I go back the next day for the job. Before I even went inside the second day, I had to wear some my brother's Amazon, because my brother used to work at Amazon. He had those shoes, like the rock bottom shoes right here. So I went to work. As soon as I went to work, she said, oh, this is the shoe you're supposed to wear, this and that. So she was showing me around. She's like, oh, this is where the lemonade place is, this is where this is at. She was just basically like running down like where everything's at in the store. And then as soon as like I got used to it, like it was just like, oh, taking orders. Taking orders was kind of hard because I ain't gonna lie, I did not know how to count the corners like that. But hey, she was helping me. I ain't gonna lie, shout out her. But this is where it really gets. It's a week later. You know what I'm saying? Like we started. You know what I'm saying? She told me stop trolling, cause like I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I'm working, I'm like I told the people during the time, talked to the men, talked to the co-workers. It was mostly all Spanish, but like I don't think none of them speak fluent English. Like it was so bad. I had to use Google Translate to talk to them, and Google Translate to a Spanish translator. Like it was so bad. But you know what I'm saying? Like she was like, oh, you gotta focus, you gotta do this, and I don't think she had good English herself. The way she was talking to me. But a couple weeks later, you know what I'm saying? Like she started getting on my head, doing all this. She's like, oh. She always gets mad. She'd be like, black out for no reason, just because I'm laughing. Or she be looking on the cameras and like say she don't go to work. She'd be calling. She'd be like, oh, don't come to work. She'd be like, oh no, Albert. She said, Albert, stay home. You know, you're not going to work. She's like, bro, I was like, why? Cause she's like, oh, you play too much. Oh, remember, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We can talk, we can have, like, bro, I was doing my job. I was wrapping the bags, plastic, you know what I'm saying, for the customers with the lemonade and stuff. Okay, I made mistakes, but like, you don't gotta always clock me out. She used to clock me out hours before my time to go. The 30-minute break, she used to use that as time too. So boom. And then there was one day, it was like three managers though. This was one day. She was a big, short Hispanic manager. She was like, oh, you can't. She didn't even speak English, I ain't gonna lie. She was straight Spanish, bro. Her English is like, she couldn't even speak English. Like I'm sorry, bro. I shout out all my Spanish, but she didn't know how to speak no type of good English. So this one day, it was a long line, like Wendy's be packed, you know them big bag dudes, them biggie bags, like they was fiending to eat biggie bags that day. Like I don't know what was going on. It was like a rush hour, like everybody's in a rush. Like bro, I felt like I was getting ripped. Like I was the only black person at times in there. It's mostly Spanish, but bro, they was treating me like I was nothing, bro. Like the man, especially the manager, she would treat me like I'm a nobody. She'd be mad, disrespectful to me. I'd be feeling some type of way. So this is one day, I was with this other Hispanic. He spoke English. His English, like he's from America, like, but he's like, I think he's Dominican or something. He started saying, oh, because one time I was taking orders and she was like, some customer got mad because I didn't give her the right money or change back because I had to do the register. She just got mad and all that, and then she was like, some guy was like, oh, you gotta do your job, man. Like, what you doing, bro? You gotta, we gotta move fast paced. I know it's a fast paced job, but bro, he keep coming back and forth. I'll be like, I gotta tell him chill, gang. Like, it's like, bro, you been working here for 2 years, gang. Like, no disrespect, bro. You been working here for longer than me, so you shouldn't be like trying to press me about it. So then after that, right, he just started like, I was not going, bro. Like, he was just talking like, and then the other manager talking about some clock out, and she didn't even know the reason. She didn't even know what she was talking. She just said clock out, clock. She didn't even tell it straight to me. She said it to him, but couldn't say it to my face. I don't know why. And I was mad. I was like, for what reason? This and that. She just like clock out, clock out, clock out, clock out. Go, leave. I was like, yo, what did I even do? And then he was like, oh, you're not doing your job. And I ain't gonna lie, I got mad, bro, because, bro, it was treating me like I was like some type of like treating me like dirt, bro. Like, come on, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I almost wanted to like fight him, because like, bro, the way he was talking, like, he was like, okay, you like, bro, you work here longer than me, but like, bro, he's just, no offense, me and him, I don't got no problem with him now, but like, bro, he was skinny and lanky, gang. Like, he barely had bones on his body. Like, he was a skinny Hispanic. Them little chocolate Hispanics, like, bro, I would beat the brakes off him. I ain't gonna lie. It was so bad. I just walked out. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to do it to him, bro. Like, I would have got fired either way. That's like when I was like 2 months into the job. I wanted to write. And the first day I got, bro, my first ever day, bro, or first week, we had a crackhead, bro. We had a crackhead, man. Like, bro, there was a crackhead. Bro, there's a crack, bro. I remember this. There was a crackhead that was, I don't know if he had mental illness or something, bro. He was smelling like doo-doo. He was trying to give people, like, he was just bothering the customers. All that nonsense, like, I don't know what he was doing. Like, he smelled like poo-poo. Like, he was just trying, he had a basketball trying to dribble the basketball. One day somebody came in and they wasn't going for that. So they socked him in it. I ain't gonna lie, he socked him, like, the customer was just not going. Like, he was taking no type of disrespect, but I respect it because he came in every day, every morning bothering to, hey, where my big bag, man? Hey man, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Like, I was like, bro, it's my first weekend and y'all just letting him just stand here. Where's security at? Y'all just gonna let him talk like that? Like, what's going on, bro? I'm over here new. I'm like, bro, who is this guy? Like, who is this? But like, bro, it just didn't make no sense. Like, people was hitting smoking in there, like it smelled like it was smelling bad. I ain't gonna lie. There was a lot of weird people that I encountered at my job at Wendy's, bro. Especially Wendy's, it was weird. But it was good, like, bro, sometimes it would be good, like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes the other managers be cool, you know, like at the night shifts be cool, but during the day, bro, hey, if the manager seen it, I don't care about you right now. Respectfully, the way you treated me was so terrible, like, yeah, man, that's the story time, how I got fired from Wendy's, man, how disrespectful Wendy's was, and managers was to me. I would not work there again. Hey, I would find a new job. Respectfully, because I'm not going there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I crush that like button, subscribe, man. If y'all trying to see more story times from me, you know what I'm saying? Be hitting them numbers, man. Stay down, bird, man. And I'm out. I'm going to see you on the next video, man.